In this video, I'll show you how to download code from Lovable. Make sure you watch this video all the way till the end. If you haven't signed up for Lovable yet, you can use the link in the description to get 25 credits absolutely free. To download your code from Lovable, go to your dashboard, scroll down, and open any project whose code you want to download. Let's say I want to download the code for this Elite Fitness Hub, a gym website I created. There are a few manual methods to download your code. At the top, you'll see the code option. Click on it. You'll see all the files this website contains, arranged into different folders on the left menu bar. You can expand or collapse these folders as needed. If you open a particular folder, you'll find multiple files inside. For example, if you want to download an image file, simply click on it and use the download option at the top to download that specific file. The same applies to code files. Let's say I need to download this components.json file. Click on it, then click the download option at the top. Within seconds, the code file will be downloaded and you can open it to view the complete code. You can also manually copy the code using the Copy File Content option. However, this manual method, where you go through each file, create corresponding files in your code editor like VS Code, and paste the code, takes a lot of time. If you want a quicker method, you can connect your project to GitHub. But first, you need to connect your Lovable account to GitHub. To do that, click on your profile icon in the top left corner. A drop-down will appear, click on it, then go to Settings. At the bottom, you'll see an option called GitHub. Simply click on it. Another way to reach this page is through your project. Let's say you're building a particular project. Right next to the Share option, you should see a GitHub icon. I'm not sure why it's not showing in my case, but in your case, the GitHub icon should appear right before the Publish option. Simply click on it and you'll see the Connect GitHub option. Click on it and it will take you to the same page. Now, to connect to GitHub, simply click on the Connection button. It will ask you to authorize the connection between Lovable and GitHub. Make sure you're logged into your GitHub account in your browser with the same account you want to connect to Lovable. Once you're on the authorization page, click Authorize lovable.dev and wait a moment for Lovable to connect to your GitHub. As you can see, within a single click, our GitHub has been connected to Lovable. Now you can start pushing your projects to GitHub. Once your Lovable account is connected to GitHub, we now need to connect this specific project. Click on the GitHub option at the top, then click Connect GitHub. You'll see the Connect Project option. Click on it. It will ask you to select an organization. If you don't have any organizations, click Add Organizations. A pop-up will appear asking you to install and authorize lovable.dev. Make sure you're logged into your GitHub account before completing this procedure. Click Install and Authorize. You may be asked to verify your email. Click Verify by Email. Then copy the verification code sent to your inbox and paste it in the field provided. Click Verify and wait a few seconds for your project to connect to GitHub. Once connected, you'll see your organization name, in my case, SuccessMinder, and it will be enabled. Click Continue, then click Connect. A confirmation message will appear explaining that you're moving this instance of your project to your GitHub organization. This means the project will now live on GitHub and must remain there to keep syncing with Lovable. You can continue editing your project in Lovable as long as you have access to the GitHub repo, and you can disconnect the project later in the project settings if needed. Click Transfer Anyway. Wait a few seconds while your Lovable project transfers to GitHub. Once complete, a GitHub repository for your project will be created. Click View and you'll be taken to GitHub where your entire project is now stored. As you can see, these are all the code files I showed you earlier inside Lovable. The project name, Elite Fitness, appears at the top. To download all the code files, click the drop-down button labeled Code, then click Download Zip. Wait for the zip file to download. Once downloaded, click to open the file. You'll see all your code files for this project. Extract the files to your preferred location and all your files will be ready to use. Now you can open these files in any code editor, like VS Code, and start making changes according to your preferences, or run this project locally on your machine. That's all for this video. If you want to know how to get free credits on Lovable, simply click on the video appearing on your screen.